Now then, YouTube, before I was rudely interrupted by a crying child, I started this video. Unfortunately, I have had to delete it. But, as you'll notice, we're 5 minutes into this game. I'm not going to restart it, there's no point. You've missed absolutely nothing. What happened in the last episode, or what was supposed to be the last episode before I had to delete it, was I played against Leicester on Legendary. I said, fuck this, rage quit, had a long chat and said I'm moving it down to world class. I don't care what anyone says. The comments on the last video were not the last video, a couple of videos ago when I moved it down to world class for a bit, says Legendary is the way forward, no challenge on world class, and this seemed like a way more realistic Arsenal. I'm going to dissect and disagree with that. Legendary is the way forward. I tried, it didn't work. No challenge on world class was clearly proven. This comment was said, by the way, before I played a couple of games on world class, and I lost them both to Chelsea and City. Realistically, I thought, I disagree again where it's a main or realistic Arsenal. Arsenal would not be conceding 6 to Brentford, so again disagree with that. Game's going well till the head went. Got to stick with Legendary. Well, no, I don't. And I'm going back to world class, and that is my final decision. People can comment, people can disagree, but this is my YouTube channel, this is my career mode, and I'm not making money on this shit, so why should I bother? This is going to be world class. But yeah, that's it at the end of the day. Just that's it. There's nothing else to say. Watford, if I win this, don't go saying, oh, you see, it's not realistic. Realistically, Arsenal should comfortably be winning this game against a shit Arsenal side, against a shit Watford side. And I think the fact I was losing almost every game besides 1 or 2 wasn't very realistic. Arsenal aren't very good, but I think if I want this career mode to be realistic, that's the best way. And you could be the last career mode. What do you call it? Hello. You see, they're still creating chances. Last career mode, Derby County FIFA 22 was decent cross, but again, look, already a bit more entertaining, and that's what we should be doing against teams like Watford. Derby County, first season obviously got playoffs, and then we eventually went up via playoffs. Then in the first season of our Derby County career mode in the Premier League, we avoided relegation by the skin of our teeth. Second season comes 6th. But yeah, I think that's a really good header back from Gabriel. And a good throw from Leno. That's a shit throw from Leno. But yeah, one thing I did say in the last video before I was rudely interrupted was the thing with Legendary. Oh, hello. And you see, look at that chance. They should really be 1-0 up. World class is still a challenge. I do not care what anyone says. Legendary is too much. Maybe later in the career, and I promise you, not this season, but some point later in the career mode, I will be tempted to change the difficulty down. Martinelli, good save. Oh. I will be tempted, to change the difficulty back to Legendary. Excellent defending. But yeah, the problem is a world class. I don't have a problem with it making the opposition better. That's the whole point. What I do have a problem with is it makes the game more scripted, and it makes my team. You see, they're still creating chances. Watford here. This is Watford at home. My first world-class game in a couple, and it's Watford at home, probably one of the worst sides in the Premier League, and they're still creating more chances than us at the moment. World class, if you don't think this is an appropriate difficulty, I cannot help you. The people wanting Legendary are just the people, in my opinion, that want to see me suffer and miserably, shocking ball, not where I wanted at all. Want to see me suffer and lose 5-6-0 every game. Because it just didn't, besides one game against Burnley that I won, the one against Brighton as well, but they just weren't. Why are you testing it like that? They just weren't realistic, and I refuse to play it at the end of the day. and it's my YouTube channel, and I'll do what I want. I've had lots of love and support anyway, and I'm hoping those of you that wanted to, very good flick. And again, Thomas Partey's not the man I want though. Martinelli is. It's not the best touch in the world. He's chipped it. It's in! I thought he'd block it on the line, but he doesn't. And after Watford's decent start, we are 1-0 up. And it feels fair, it feels reasonable, and it feels an appropriate difficulty. Those of you that don't want me to move down to world class, I hope you still support my decision, but it was ridiculous. The game was unfair, unrealistic, and I'd have ended up in the relegation zone if I'd have played on Legendary. You will not believe how many times I restarted games because out of pure anger in the heat of the moment, I just went do on the Xbox, and I just turned the Xbox off. Every single pretty much Legendary game, even the ones I won, it were like 3 or 4 takes, and I went down in all of them. If I did first takes in every single one of the Legendary games I played, win it, all done. I would be rock bottom of the table with 0 points. Legendary is so hard. But in games like this, Emile Smith-Rowe.
That's a nice looking ball. Well, the cross that time completely.
Xhaka with a shit shot, but then again it was his right foot.
Well, it's so hard to get this right, and
world class is the right difficulty for this career mode. If anyone disagrees, that's a real shame. But I've made that decision now. I'm sticking with that decision. Like I've said, I promise in the future, later on in the career mode, if it does feel a bit too comfortable for a couple of too many games in a row, I will move the difficulty up and I will not hesitate. But if we just have a look at the match facts, they have had 5 shots. No, we've had 5 shots. They've had 2. I'll tell you what, they've created good chances. Quite a lot of them did end in shots, to be fair. It were like decent moves that the keeper caught the ball as they were playing across or things like that. But opportunities have been created. The game has been entertaining. I think more so and more entertaining than the Legendary. Not in terms of me raging, but in terms of action in FIFA. And there we are. There's another chance that they've created. I'm sorry. Oh, poor ball from Xhaka. Great tackle though. But he's unlucky. Hernandez, Sissoko, Leno does well enough. And again, this game feels perfectly decent, reasonable difficulty. We should be playing better than Watford, what we are, but Watford are getting chances. This feels completely realistic. And the 2 other games I played on World Class on this career mode, I lost to City 4-1 or something like that. Oh, great save. Nuno Tavares, who I really like. And he's got past Tufan rather easily. Very good, as he should with his pace. And what a ball! And that's the thing that, oh, Emile Smith-Rowe, press it. Oh, he's unlucky. This is what I mean, where my team actually don't feel as sluggish. It feels more realistic. Because there's nowhere on Legendary, your team feel. Cedric, get there. Yikes! 1-1. Against Watford at home, 1-1. My point's proven. We're on world class and we're on world class to stay. I should comfortably beating these, and even on world class, it feels just about right. Feels a bit easier. But I'm not doing it, and that makes it sound wrong. You're just going, oh, you're going for the easy way out. I'm not doing it for that reason. I'm doing it because Legendary is ridiculously bullshit. I'm not playing Legendary. Oh. Can't even fucking be bastard world class.
Well, 2-1 it is here.
Right, let's get some subs on, I think. This is world class. And I'm losing at home to Watford. Saka. And put Trevor on it right back, but yeah. That is me done defending my decision. And at the end of the day, like I've said, this is my YouTube channel. Oh, Balogun, that's poor. This is my YouTube channel. I don't really need to defend my decision. Gabriel, oh my word. 20 minutes to go and subs are coming on. We desperately need them.
Well, I believe we have news of a goal.
Here's
in the
Luca
Brentford
Torreira.
game. Alex
Thomas
Scott is
Partey.
waiting to give us
But
the
yeah, my
information.
passing feels a bit better. You see a bit quicker. Balogun.
Many thanks, Alex.
Martinelli does well, but he's unlucky.
Ozan Tufan. Now Sissoko.
Oh, you got in me way.
Advantage. Is it going to end up being productive?
Oh man, look at them, they're still playing around me. Oh, it's awful defending. Oh, really good save from Bernd Leno. Thomas Partey with the ball to Bukayo Saka, who has got so much options in the box, I could cry. What a great header, clear. Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey! Oh my word.
This could be the equaliser. It's still alive. And I think the threat has been averted.
Well, how close
Cedric,
was that?
what are you? Oh, it's Lucas Torreira, but either way, it's shit. Thomas Partey should have really equalised for that strike against the post.
Well, something has
Balogun.
changed in the Brentford match. I'm just
Ketia.
hearing. Alex Scott can fill us in.
It's a goal for Brentford.
Balogun.
Stevens.
Ball through to Eddie and Ketia! Equaliser in the 88th minute. It's a glorious ball from Flo Balogun. And it's a really, really good strike. Look at this here. Cuts back. The ball through and the strike from Eddie and Ketia. It's not the best. It's not right in the corner, but it's got enough power to beat the keeper. And I will take that. World-class difficulty. 2-2 against Watford at home. It's the difficulty for me. And it's been an entertaining game. It's been a really enjoyable game. Lucas Torreira. Xhaka. Martinelli. Might not be though. To be fair, even if we win. Fucking would be. Yeah! And that's full time, and that felt right. That felt good, and that felt fair, realistic, and I'm happy with that. There we go. 8 shots to 8 shots. This is just, it's just right. And I'm not going to stop recording. I'm going to leave it flowing so you could see that that was world class. That was 2-2 at home against Watford. And it was just right. And as you can see, seasons, there we are, bang, world class, 4 minutes. Tell me that world class is not the right difficulty for me. You can't, or you're deluded. I cannot help you. I've got time to make one more quick video. So all I've got to say right now is thank you very much indeed for watching this world class career mode. We are world class, and that is it. Any comment will be ignored. We are on world class, and that is how it's going to be for at least this season. Thank you. Fuck me, it's warm. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and I shall see you next episode for a difficult assignment. You'll find out